your way into the Stinky Dragon and quaff our latest cuppa, London Hedge Fog. It's a mixture of Earl Grey tea, quill milk, vermanilla syrup, well water, and topped with a scrounging of lavender. One splash of this spines-tingling sauce, and you'll be saying, gotta go fast. Previously, our adventurers were ganged up on by Grilp and green-thumbed goons, but after a ring around the gladiatorial garden, they brought the house down. Now they've fallen face to face with a fiendish foe named the Baron. Dry yourself a drip, and let's dive into this dank drama.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Tales from the Stinky Dragon, episode number 10. We're in the double digits. They tried to stop us, but they couldn't. I'm your dungeon master, Gustavo Cirola. I'm joined by 4 players. I'm going to hit them with an arrow.
Yay!
Whip.
Who was trying to stop us?
Yeah, you know, Big Rooster.
That's got to be a villain in a future campaign.
I am Big Rooster.
Totally unrelated, and we can cut this if it's deemed necessary, but we've been recording episodes of Anima. None of them have come out yet, but we have this recurring theme that Rooster Teeth was trying to stop us for years, and now we're free, and we can do what we want. Anyway, this week, the question is, who was your character's secret crush when they were younger, and did they let them know? If so, what was the result?
Roll a d20.
Oh
yeah.
Barbara, remembering. I got
11.
Tolv's character sheet first. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go with 11 as well.
1.
5.
So Blaine and I both got 11.
Yeah, let's roll off
Roll
D20
off.
again. It's important.
6.
17.
Okay, so it goes, who got a 15?
5. I'm holding up my number.
So it goes Chris.
I got a 1.
Oh. So it goes Blaine.
I think I won.
Blaine,
Blaine, Barbara, John, Chris.
This is my nightmare. All right. First of all, hello, I'm Tolv. Yoo-hoo. I have a few bones to pick, okay? First of all, I thought I forgot the voice, but here we are. I rolled right into it. That's great. Someone set this recording to 9:45. We always do 10. I have been rushing like a madman all morning. What was the arrow? Something about a crush?
Who do you want to crush?
Tolv, I'm going to give you a quick life hack here. I think it would be helpful if you look at your calendar the night before, then you can adequately plan in the morning and you're not rushing around all crazy.
Wait. Did 15 minutes make that big of a difference?
Yeah, because I didn't get to feed my dog. So then I was like, Kristen, can you feed the dog? I'll go feed the cats tonight. So I had to start the day with negotiations. And then
Now, what time did Blaine get up today?
9:30. All right,
Oh my God.
It's warm in my bed. It's cold outside. It's wet.
I got up at 9:30. No, I got up at 9 because I thought we were recording at 9:30.
Are you all children?
Yes.
Guys, listen, what you gotta do is look at your calendar 2 weeks in advance, make a schedule, plan it out, do the math equations for how long you gotta sleep, when you gotta get up, when you gotta ask your girlfriend to feed your dog. You plan all these things ahead.
Yoo-hoo, I'm Tolv.
Doug, are you me?
Hey guys, that's my secret. This whole time I've just been role playing you.
that sounds very familiar to me. The question. Let me reread the question here for Mr. Tolv. Who was your character's secret crush when they were younger? Did they let them know? And if so, what was their result? And that was sent by Diedrich. I don't think I said that before.
Yeah, so yoo-hoo, I'm Tolv. Sorry about the rough introduction. Let's get into this.
It's okay.
Yes, Tolv did have one crush. As a bit of a sailor, a seaman going from port to port, at one point I went to a harbor town and I went into a bar where a woman was laying whiskey down. And all the sailors, they say, Brandy, you'd be a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. But my life, my love, and my lady is the sea.
Ooh.
That
Brandy and I fell in love.
That wasn't an ABBA reference.
They did a cover of this song, okay?
You're confined to ABBA references.
I'm in ABBA jail. Okay, I'm going to be so real with you right now. I heard that in a song and I thought it was be funny.
Yeah, I think that was an old sea shanty.
Yeah. No, I do not. Tolf has not experienced much love in his life. You know, I said from the love of his fellow crew members, you know, and that's more of a platonic love. Yeah, no, you know, my options are open. You know, if we find someone on this adventure.
No. Okay, I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're talking about the past. We're talking about, you know, in the past. That sounds like Toll is setting up a dating profile here.
No. Now let me. I'm an eligible bachelor. So you know, my name is Tolv. I'm blonde. I'm about 7'2".
Wow.
My hobbies include sailing, tying knots, hitting things with a hammer.
Sounds like a handyman.
Hit me up.
You'll find your love someday.
I'm hoping to.
Tolv just, yoo-hoo, where you at? You up?
You are?
Well, thanks, Toll. I think that was very, very insightful. And kids, if you don't get that song reference, go ask your parents or your grandparents at this point.
We just to date this podcast a little bit, we recently put out the Spotify Wrapped details, like all the different stats and demographics about our podcast. And we noticed that the 55 and up age range is 1% of our listeners. And so I want to start a petition to get everyone who listens to the show to get their mom, dad, or grandparents to listen, depending on age.
I've been trying that from the start. I've been petitioning for grandmas from the beginning, and so I'm actually going to take credit for that 1%. That's what I'm going to do.
They will get our references that age range.
My other favorite demographic little tidbit fact is every time we put out new merch, someone from Norway really likes our store. And it must be the time is set up there. It's always like, because I see on the back end of the store, top countries that are buying things for today. And Norway always shoots up there. And then it slowly gets pushed down by America and England and all those other kind of things. But there's someone who I'm really appreciative of in Norway.
Yeah. He's the president of Norway.
I'm going to do a quick plug for our Discord here. I know who that is. I've seen them in Discord.
Oh, yeah?
If you'd like to join our Discord or communicate with someone from Norway who loves our store, go to stinkydragonpod.com.
And us.
Yeah.
Sign up for Patreon and you get to get Discord access, not only to us, but to someone from Norway.
Ooh.
I'm loving this Norwegian. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, shout out.
Barbara, introduce us to Doug.
Hello, I'm Barbara Dunkelman, and I play Doug Boone, the Artificer Bugbear, currently at level 3.
And let's see, Doug's courses. You know, it's kind of awkward because Doug, when he was younger, grew up just like in his clan, like in his area. So like having a crush on someone it's almost like having a crush on like your sister, which is kind of weird. But there was this one girl named Rosemary. She was, you know, about a foot taller than Doug, very strong. And made Gus feel. Not Gus. Made Doug feel some kind of way. So Gus and Doug are similar names.
They're very similar.
Did you ever tell her?
Oh no, absolutely not. I would never. That secret, other than telling all of you right now and publicly on the podcast, has stayed locked away in Doug's heart for a very long time.
Well, it's in the past.
Where's Rosemary now?
I mean, she might still be traveling with them, but I don't know. I haven't seen her in many years.
Oh,
you know,
Doug Lord just dropped your clan travels?
you know, time to time. They're typically in one location, but every now and then they go out on a hunt and, you know, do their thing, do their bugbear thing.
Vacation.
They're like always on the look. They're like the fantasy equivalent to like people who go to open houses and look at houses for sale, not necessarily intending to move, but they find the right one. They're like, "Ooh, this is nice. we're gonna see if we can make this happen."
Put in an offer.
Yeah, that was really enlightening, Doug. Thank you. Thanks for sharing.
If everyone who heard that little secret could just keep it to themselves, not tell anybody.
We're in a circle of trust.
Yeah, circle of trust with all of our listeners as well.
Yeah.
All over and even in Norway.
Big circle.
Yeah. your microphone's working, right, Doug? We got that.
The circle of trust is the globe.
Yeah, that's the circle.
Who's up? John, I believe. Natty, I think.
Yeah. Hi, I'm John Reisinger, and I play Natty Wonder, who is a drow elf warlock. And golly, crushes. I mean, of course I had crushes. I reckon almost everybody must have a crush at some point or is hoping to have one. I had a lot of crushes when I was young. And in fact, I used to, I'd write a song about every crush that I had. And the funny thing is that actually my first album that I ever released was all just names of boys I liked, was all the song titles. The album was called Howdy Y'all, Well, I'm Natty. And
Howdy y'all, well, I'm Natty.
You know, the funny thing is I can't remember which was my first crush, but I mean, it's got to be one of the titles of that first album. There was Johnny, Jason, Willie, Waylon, Sturgill, Steve, Garth, Tim, Tyler, and the other Tyler.
Yeah.
Oh.
So one of them.
Wait, junior or senior?
Of what?
Title?
I know which one he means, but
God,
he doesn't know.
It's not Waylon. It's oh, never mind. There's a country singer, and
I think it was Hank. You were thinking
Hank Williams Jr., Hank Williams Sr. My God.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's it. Hey, shout out to our age 55 and up demographic.
Hey, I'm here keeping it real, representing. Join me.
And I mean, another fun little Natty fact is that the album did so good that people, I think people started being nice to me just so I'd have a crush on them and I'd write a song about them. So, but yeah, I had lots of crushes and I told them all.
Tolva's in the back of the room saying, "Play Jolene." Play Jolene.
Did you have a crush on someone named Jolene?
I didn't. No.
Hey, Natty, you don't have to have a crush on me, but what would a song about Doug be called?
Doug?
Oh gosh, I haven't even started writing songs about y'all. I suppose I should get on that at some point.
That is this campaign's new theme song thing. That's what we do.
But yeah, that's my answer.
Micah just wrote, great.
Hey, new character songs, all performed by John as Natty. Thank you, John, for offering. Yeah,
happy to.
Gunther, why don't you step up to the mic?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Chris Damaris. I'm playing Gunther, the level 3 fighter, croak folks, or frog. When I first heard this question, at first I thought I had crushed many bugs. But then I understand that you speak of love. And I can say this. The one that got away.
Oh.
My wife.
Oh.
Because I'm not there anymore.
Gunther lore.
So that would be my first crush.
Did you abandon your wife?
No. Yes.
Did she know? Like, or did you leave her a letter? Did you talk about it?
Yes, she knows.
Oh, but you guys are still married, right? You didn't break up, right?
Yes, she's still my wife. I'm just not there.
Is she
got
looking
away.
after all the kids by herself, like single mother style? Because that's tough. That's tough life.
That's a D&D adventure on its own.
Right. So many tasks and so many quests, side quests, and
soccer practice.
Now I feel sadness.
I'm not sure Gunther knows what the phrase "the one that got away" means.
Yeah.
It is where I'm not there.
Technically, you're the one that got away from her.
more like ran away.
So I got away.
Yeah.
From her. Okay.
Do we need to, like, take you back home, Gunther?
Are you lost?
No, I'm not lost. Where are you?
So, Gunther,
Yes.
there's always so many threads to pull whenever you start talking, and there's so many. Every answer yields like 3 more questions. Yeah. So you're an enigma. We're gonna figure out what's going on with you at some point, Gunther.
You would hit me with an arrow.
Yes, I will.
He already knows your game.
The next arrow just needs to be, how old are you?
Secrets.
Yeah.
how old do croak folk live? Like, what's average lifespan?
Well, it's a made-up class. I mean, a made-up race. I say made-up, custom. So I think we talked about like normal. I don't know. I don't remember. Micah!
Help us.
All right, that was good. A lot of great information here.
I'm eating an Uncrustable.
I see it. It's
for
good.
you, Gus.
Didn't air fry it, huh?
It's actually kind of frozen. It's when the peanut butter is nice. Oh my God, Gus is addicted. Hey,
Gus
if
has
anyone listens to this and has a
Uncrustables.
connection with Smuckers, please get us in touch because we've gotten Gus hooked.
I ate 2 before we started recording. I'm set. I love these things. Oh my God, they got so many calories. But we love you, Smuckers. Okay.
I wink at her.
Oh, she doesn't like that. She looks at you and says,
If I'm going down, you are too.
oh.
You can try.
Ominous.
She turns around and strikes the wall behind her, and the whole building begins collapsing all around you.
Uh-oh.
Big pieces of lumber and the wall fall down, begin knocking holes in the ground beneath you, and the whole ground begins to shake and eventually collapses.
Dang it.
You all fall into a dark cavern below. You see 4 obelisks made of petrified wood glowing with fiendish runes, and you hear a boisterous yet posh voice say,
I filled this forest to its knees, and so shall you. All shall tremble before the Baron.
What?
I'm not sure if I think we rolled for initiative, but I'm not sure if we did this. Is the Baron similar to the fancy like Cyclops demon guy that was all judged out?
give me his name and I'll give you an inspiration die.
Magistrate.
All right, inspiration die.
Thanks, team. Way to go. Hey, high five.
We're going to split that inspiration.
Of course, of course. Wait, I didn't get an inspiration die, did I?
Yeah, I said if you said it.
Wow.
I mean, this is also a demon / devil. Does not look like the magistrate. Let me read the intro just because there is a description there.
Okay.
After you all fall, the dust settles and there's a glow from runes dimly illuminating a wood elf lying on the floor amongst the obelisks. Her flannel petticoat and face are bloodied and her bubblegum hair is torn. An immense figure steps over the elf. It's a hairy devil with brawny muscles and sprawling horns. Her armor resembles the look of the petrified wood obelisks with matching runes. At the sight of the devil, the elf begins to whimper and limply shuffle away on the floor. The devil lifts her tree trunk-sized hands and the 4 obelisks rise into the air. She slams her fists into the floor and the obelisks follow suit with a wham! A wave of force discharges from the glowing obelisks, quaking the cavern and your knees. The elf freezes in place like a statue lying on the ground, still breathing but motionless. The devil looks down at the elf.
This one proved to know nothing.
And she looks up at you all.
But perhaps you will prove to be more valuable. Huna, Grego, whoever brings me these intruders will have Kyo's share of the silver.
The 2 gardeners rise from the rubble, look down at their lifeless companion, and immediately charge after you all.
That's the gardeners?
Yes.
Okay. And we murdered one of the 3?
Yes.
The Baron is the one who was lifting the obelisks.
Yeah, not physically, but it seemed like, it was controlling them to go up and then down.
Okay.
Guys, who should we attack first? The giant hairy demon with flying orbs that they can control with their mind, or the 2 people with the little hand trowels with, and nice little gardening gloves on?
I should have also mentioned that along with you guys and the gardeners were a couple of the corpses of those demons that you dispatched upstairs during your fight.
And we're with our team, and then Private Parts is with us too, right?
Correct.
Go get him, Private Parts!
Private Parts, you go after the Baron.
Why doesn't everyone roll me initiative just so we know where everyone is?
Sure.
This is a new fight from the one we were previously in whenever the floor collapsed.
Correct.
Starting fresh.
20.
9.
Hot dropping 18.
15.
You said orbs. Did you mean obelisks?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
12-footer obelisks.
Obelisks. Obelisks.
Need some help.
Those are like the things Obelisk. You ever seen the 2001 Space Odyssey? You know, with the big standing thing and the monkeys go,
Yeah.
They're like that.
An obelisk,
Yeah.
to be more specific, is a tall, slender, tapered monument with 4 sides and a pure middle top.
Yeah, and they make monkeys go,
Exactly.
yeah.
Doug, I think you're a little closer.
It's almost like Doug might be reading a Wikipedia page.
No, this is just Doug reading from the inside of his mind of all the knowledge he's collected.
In his mind palace.
It'd be weird if you could read your mind like a book, wouldn't it?
We've established in Stinky Dragon lore that Barbara doesn't have an inner monologue voice, so maybe that's how it is it's all like text.
That's not lore. That's just Barbara does not have an inner monologue.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's like lore to the people that listen. I don't know.
Oh. It's just me being, it's like one of 2 people, the people who have an inner monologue and people who don't.
Oh.
It's like the same thing where it's like people who stand up to wipe and people who sit down to wipe.
Let's not start that one again.
People who like cilantro and don't like cilantro.
But that's plain lore. I love cilantro.
So
Yeah,
good.
me
Give
too.
me yum yum.
I just want it to be anytime we, Chris, I want to like anytime we have something like a fact about our lives, we just call it lore in the Stinky Dragon realm, you know?
It's just reality, dude.
No, like legend has it, Blaine tore his bicep.
I think literally the etymology of lore is something made up.
No.
Okay, I've got all my initiatives set up here. And just point of clarity for me, Doug, you still have Gambot deployed at this point, correct?
Correct.
Okay, then Gambot goes on your turn.
I think he goes right after me on my turn, right? Or does it matter?
Probably doesn't matter.
He goes on your turn. You like if you wind up Gambot, go before you can.
So I'll give an initiative overview here, and then I'll update you guys as we go. First up, we have Doug with a 20, Tolv with an 18, Private Parts with a 17, one of the Gardeners with a 16, Gunther with a 15, the Baron with a 14, Natty with a 9, and the other Gardener with an 8.
Sounds good.
Okie dokie. I mean, while we have a moment of pause, you know, Stinky Dragon Lord Gus loves Uncrustables.
So good. Gimme. Not the grape ones, though, just strawberry.
I love the grape ones.
I know you. I figured as much because you talked about getting them at Costco, and Costco only carries the grape ones.
Gus has done research.
That's very specific Uncrustables facts.
Okay. So we're going to start off here with Doug. Doug, before you're able to act, the Baron screams. And it's so loud, you all have to cover your ears. And a swarm of those small flying demons fly out from holes in the ground and begin surrounding you guys.
They just popped out of the ground.
How did we kill those last time?
Physical damage.
Not fire.
Yeah, not fire. That is correct.
At one point, Tolv put his cape over the hole to block mist, so maybe I could put my shield on a hole and like stand on it.
Feel like that's gonna be like a game of whack-a-mole.
Or like 1080 snowboarding, because I'll be like surfing on my snowboard.
All right, Doug, you are up.
Okay. The gardener's running towards us. Could I take aim at one of them with my crossbow?
Sure.
What were their names?
The two that are remaining are Grego and Hunna. Hunna is the one that had the smoking pickaxe.
Okay. I'll do it at Hunna.
Okay.
I'm guessing this doesn't hit, but that's a 9.
No, that does not. Darn. Yeah, Doug, you fire your crossbow, but the shot flies wide.
Can I give an inspiration die?
Absolutely.
Go ahead. Take another shot.
Oh, wow, thanks.
I wouldn't have gotten it had you not answered the question with John.
12.
That work?
No, that does not hit.
Give it back.
You know what? Screw it. You can have mine too. Does that happen?
I don't know, but let's say yes.
Sunk cost
Okay.
fallacy.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
oh my
let's do
god.
it.
Okay, 17.
Yeah.
Okay, we got it.
Teamwork.
I
Maybe?
think that's a miss. Let me double check.
How
Yeah, that's a miss.
buff are these gardeners?
What are they gardening?
It's almost like they're not really gardeners or something.
Like they're gardeners.
Well, that's annoying. All right. Well,
We got info.
got
We know these
data.
guys are stacked.
Yeah.
I guess could I then move right behind my steel defender?
Yes.
He's so much smaller than you.
I know.
Oh, Gambot.
Gambot, save us.
Gambot. Yeah, that's all I could do then.
Okay. But what about Gambot?
Well, I have a question. How close are they to Gambot right now?
They're probably, let's call it 15 feet away.
Okay. Then Gambot will move up 10 feet towards the nearest enemy.
Okay.
And then he will try his force-empowered rend,
Ooh, that sounds powerful.
which is a melee weapon attack. So it's a +6 to hit.
Ooh.
And he's not going to get it because it was a 4, so +6
Dang
is 10.
Not good rolls today.
You do your best, Gambot.
Gambot, you know, that was a good try, buddy. Come back to me.
And he just steps back towards Doug another 10 feet.
Does Gambot talk?
No, I talked through him, though.
Oh.
What is the range on Gambot's rend? Is that like a 5-foot reach?
5 feet, yeah.
So then if
He would have to have
Gambot
been
comes
on
back
them.
to you, that would proc an attack of opportunity from Hunna.
Oh, he would? Okay, he'll stay there then.
Okay. So Gambot moves up 10 feet and stays there, kind of threatening Hunna.
Yeah.
All right. That it?
Yep.
Okay. It normally would be Tolv's turn, but
Yeah.
since those devils flew out, 2 of them are going to go right now. And they begin flying around, and they're gonna try to swipe at Gambot since Gambot came out and tried to hit Hana.
This is sad.
Yeah, it's his first fight.
If you hurt him, it'll be okay.
Hi there, hope you're enjoying your time here at the Stinky Dragon. Did you know February is officially Stinkyary? That's right, all Stinkyary long we're going to be celebrating all things stinky. And how are we celebrating? Well, with weekly live streams, a Kyborg plushie that's available for pre-order at u2s.com, and general good times and fun at our Patreon over at stinkydragonpod.com. We could not make the show without you, so this Stinkyary, while you're having fun with us, consider checking out stinkydragonpod.com. We even have Patreon exclusive content available for free over there. So join us this Stinkyary. Hey, and stay stinky, friends.
What? We love Gambot. Protect at all costs.
All right. They begin. Oh, this might actually not have been good for me. We'll find out when we get there. All right. The two of them begin trying to bite at Gambot. Have Gambot make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay.
That's right. Just roll the D20 twice, and we'll figure it out from there.
Okay.
7 and a 15, so total of 22.
Okay. It looks like he has a +4 on that, so that's an 11 and a 19. Which, yeah, that is successful. You needed an 11. So the bites actually do nothing.
Yay!
Gambot is able to shake them off. Maybe it's his steel exterior.
He doesn't have arms, but somehow you could tell that he's standing up straighter and taller, even though he's very small.
That's our boy.
All right, Tolv, it's your turn. Then after Tolv is Private Parts and a couple of those demons.
Okay. Tell me again about the surroundings. Are there any, beams holding up, like load-bearing beams or
Sure.
explosive barrels?
So this is a pretty dark cavern, and you look around and you see veins of silver ore in the walls. It's almost like a rough rectangle, kind of oblong room. You all are in the southern portion of it, and it goes out to the north from where you are. A little north of you is those obelisks. Then beyond that appear to be some piles of silver. I'm going to deal with your immediate area directly around you, because I assume that's what you're going to focus on. Where you are, there's stacks of lumber and piles of rock on the ground, and deep holes that appear to be left over from mining excavations.
Okay. And then with the obelisks, do I recognize the runes that are written on the obelisks that the Baron is using?
Yeah, so you look up to the center of the room and you see 4 obelisks that appear to be made of petrified wood that are illuminated with runes. And just to reiterate, in the middle of the 4 obelisks is a female wood elf with curly bubblegum hair wearing a flannel petticoat. And the illuminated runes orbit each of the 4 obelisks slowly, and they appear to be identical on each obelisk, and they're written in Undercommon.
Do I understand our Undercommon? I don't think I do. Probably not.
Undercommon, what is that? Is that just a variation of common, but it's a different language?
Right, exactly.
Entirely? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. I'm gonna take some. I'm gonna go. First of all, I'm told I'm gonna rage. First and foremost, I'm gonna ping that. That's my bonus action. Am I close enough to the obelisk and the elf in the middle of the obelisks to make my movement, or is it too far away?
Let's see. The obelisks are probably 25 feet away from where you are.
Okay, I'm gonna head to the closest obelisk.
It's 2 on the north side and 2 on the south side. So when you approach, there's 2. There's 1 to the west and 1 to the east. They're about the same distance from you.
Okay, I'll take the southwest one.
Okay.
Hopefully I get some bonus miles, and then I'm going to swipe at it with my warhammer.
The funny thing is, as you start to get closer, you feel like you become heavier and heavier, and it's harder and harder to move.
Oh. As he gets closer to the obelisk?
Yeah.
It's like some sort of gravitational field. Do I recognize the sensation?
Yeah, it's after you eat a big meal.
Oh.
You don't recognize the sensation necessarily, but you feel almost like you're slower in general. From a metagame perspective, your movement speed is halved once you start getting closer to the obelisks.
Well, I have a walking speed of 30. Does that cancel out? Because it's 25 away.
It's 25 away. So then you get, I'm doing some quick math in my head. You're not able to get the entire distance. It's like once you're about halfway to the obelisk is when it starts. So then you only get about 3/4 of the way to the obelisk before you're out of your movement.
Okay.
So you're still, if you do your maximum movement, you're still 10 feet away or so from the obelisk.
Okay. Then I'm going to try to throw a javelin at one of the obelisks.
Okay.
I was thinking about double moving, but I want to get something done.
Okay, go for it.
I was also wondering, Gus, since he was raging at the end of the last battle and we immediately went into another battle, would he still be raging?
Oh, the Council of Barbarians has convened. Someone has lit the torches.
That's a good question.
Councilman Gum Gum, you have something to say?
Yes.
That's a good question. Whoa, who was that?
Point of order.
Whoa, get back. You're not allowed here.
Councilwoman Elga, thoughts on the matter?
I'm just watching from afar. I'm not going to get involved at all. I'm here just observing.
Thank you, fellow council members.
You're not supposed to be here. Get back to the vamp spire. Okay, I'll say that we'll say your rage would have continued, that you wouldn't need to reproc it. The chair recognizes the point by Gum Gum.
Thank you, Councilmember Gum Gum.
You're welcome.
Okay, now get out of here for real.
Bye-bye.
Okay, Gum Gum, let's go continue to go play make-believe of up above in the trees.
Goodbye, Council Lady Elga. Say hello to, oh God, what's his name?
No one tell him.
Bet.
No. Boris.
Oh, don't worry, Boris knows you say hello.
All right, you two, get out of here. This isn't your place. Okay, so you're still making that javelin attack? I'm sorry, I got distracted by those two knuckleheads.
No, because of those lovely council members, I have unclicked my rage, so I have that back.
And you have your bonus action.
Oh my God! Council member Gum Gum, thank you. I'm gonna use my javelin, so I'm gonna roll for that. Oh no, that's a 6. I mean, they don't have very high AC because they're just stupid little obelisks, right?
Yeah, but 6 is a pretty bad roll, 12. That's not gonna hit.
Okay. Well, then, let's see what
Sorry
my
that I
bonus
used
action-
your inspiration die.
It's okay. Don't worry about it. It's chill. Storm Aura, you get a 10-foot aura effect. Am I within 10 feet of this thing?
Yeah, I think I said 10 feet. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah.
When activated, one creature of your choice in your aura takes lightning damage. So I'm going to try to use my Storm Aura of the sea. Am I able to do that?
Yeah, it's a bonus action. It says one creature of your choice takes lightning damage, but I mean, we'll go with it. Yes, and.
Oh, thank you. Yes. And D6 rolling. That's a 2.
All right, 2 points of
I
damage.
say, ciao.
12 points at one of the obelisks and very quietly under his breath says, ka-chow. And his aura of lightning reaches out or extends out and hits the obelisk, doing 2 points of damage.
I just want to point out 4 creatures have now taken their turns, and what we have resulted in is about like the equivalent of like a static shock on the wooden obelisk. That's all that's happened so far. No one has been able to accomplish any damage otherwise. It's fantastic.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying it's everybody. Everybody, even those demons that were trying to attack Gambot. It's just like everyone's whiffing.
Yeah, but did you see how brave he was?
He was very brave.
Pretty important aspect of all this.
Yeah. He stood his ground.
This does feel like a bit of a middle school dance, just kind of awkward and cumbersome.
I love dances.
All right, is that it for you, Tolv?
Yeah, the only other thing, do I notice it have any effect after having hit it?
It seems like the, when the lightning hits the obelisk, like the runes scramble a little bit and then reform and continue spinning.
Okay.
Did the guy who's controlling him, did he react?
And his name was?
Well, it's not a guy.
Yeah, her name was?
Yeah.
It's not Grego. It's not Hannah.
It's not Gus. It's not Chris. It's not Barbara.
Those are all the names I know.
It's not Hannah. It's you. I don't know who.
The Baron.
The Baron.
No, it doesn't seem like she particularly notices, no. Because she's so focused on you guys. It's Private Part's turn. Private Parts is going to do what he does best, and he's going to try to offer assistance. And who's he going to give assistance to? He's going to get close to you, Gunther.
Okay.
And say,
Whatever you want to do, don't worry. I'll cover you.
Thank you.
Metagame perspective, you are the recipient of the help action. So you get advantage on your next attack.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay, that's it for private parts, and it's more demon turn. These two are going to focus on Tolv, because Tolv, you were doing something they didn't like. So Tolv, make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okie dokie. That's 15.
That's a success.
And a 20.
That's a success. Curses. These things are worthless. All right, that's it for them. Hey, look, I got to try. They showed up. They got to take the shot.
I feel kind of bad. Emotionally, it hurts that you guys ganged up on me. Does that help? Does that make you feel better?
But isn't there like AC super high?
Nah, their AC's kind of garbage.
I'm sure you guys are going to do great. I'm sure you guys are going to win. It's cool. Keep chins up, everybody.
All right, it's one of the gardener's turns. By process of elimination, this is Grego. Tolv is over there. Gambot's over there. He's going to go after Gambot because Gambot is threatening Hana.
I mean, it's not that threatening. It's pretty small. It's just little.
Smile. Spit on my screen.
Small.
He has a war pick in his hands, and he goes up to try to smash Gambot with his war pick. This is a +4 to hit. That's a 20. 16 plus 4, 20.
Whoa.
Yeah, it hits.
All right. He brings the war pick down, doing 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Real low scoring game,
Yeah, it's a real crowd pleaser.
What is this, soccer?
I don't understand sports, but it made me laugh.
And I guess that's all he's gonna do. That means it is Gunther's turn. Then after Gunther is the Baron.
And where's the Baron in relation to Gunther exactly?
The Baron is further up, closer to the obelisks in the center of the room. And Gunther, the entire party fell and is in the southern portion of the room. To the north of them is the obelisks, and then beyond them is, I said, some bones and treasure.
Okay. Baron being in the center of the 4 obelisks, so to get to the Baron, I have to go over the obelisks. Is that correct?
I don't know if I'd say over, I'd say by them.
Because are they spinning around him, or are they just kind of hovering in place?
The runes are spinning around them.
Oh, those are 2 different things.
The runes are spinning around obelisks, which are stationary.
Oh,
And they're
in my
hovering.
head, they were spinning, flailing.
Yeah.
The Baron had lifted them up and then slammed them into the ground earlier.
And then the monkeys.
Okay, so could I get to the Baron in my turn?
The obelisks themselves are about 25 feet away. Then she is probably another, let's call it 10 feet beyond that. So she's probably a total of 35 feet away.
Gunther, keep in mind that you do take half speed once you get to a certain point.
Yeah, okay.
All right, because you slow down.
Yeah, unless you double move.
Feel heavy. Unless I have range stuff.
I want to try and do this. I want to move forward to about where the slowdown begins,
Okay.
And then I want to try and standing leap where I go 25 feet high. Or 15 feet high and try and because it's a 15-foot radius that slows you down. So I want to try and jump over it if I can. Can I do that?
So you're jumping 15 feet high, and then how far forward?
Long jump is up to 25 feet and your high jump is up to 15 feet with or without a running start. So I'm trying to jump over the slowdown period. I guess I have a question. Is that jump, if I jump, is it maxed out at my movement speed, or can I jump past my movement speed? Does that make sense?
So are these special moves specific to Gunther, or are you asking about jump in general? Okay.
Well, I guess the standing leap for Gunther, or the ability.
Good opportunity for fan art, maybe the Air Jordan logo, but with it a frog.
Just ribbit.
John, merchandise, John.
Yeah, we totally would get away with making Air Jordan references and Nike parody.
I'm sure they wouldn't mind. We can send them an email, perhaps a letter.
Air Gunther.
Air Gunther.
We did get a notice from our fulfillment office saying that with what we have been able to do so far with the store, we have surpassed what Nike sold in its first year of business. Wow. So it's a fun little fact. I'm sure Nike didn't sell very much in their first year.
They sold 2 shoes.
That's what I'm saying. It's their first year as a business. But I thought that was a very silly little thing they sent.
So did a little bit of reading up on it, and it seems like your standing leap is considered part of your movement total. So it does eat into that, because otherwise then people would break that rule by just jumping all the time and never actually moving.
Yeah. Okay.
So based on what you know, you can move about 10 feet closer to the obelisks before that slowdown starts. So you want to move up 10 feet and then try to jump the remainder of your movement?
Yeah, and I guess I'll just land, because that's where the obelisk is anyway, so I'll just try and land right in the center of the obelisk so I can attack it, like on the other side.
Okay.
I tried to jump over the slowdown so I land within attacking distance.
Okay, so your movement is 25 feet. So if you moved up 10, that would leave you 15 for your leap. And then you want to try to use that 15 to leap over and then get to the obelisk that way.
Yeah, so I can get within striking distance.
Gotcha. All right, so yeah, you move up to 10 feet and, prepare yourself for a standing leap and jump in the air. And when you jump in the air, the same thing seems to happen to you. It's almost like your gravity has more effect or you're weighed down more. And rather than getting the full 15 feet of the jump, you're only able to jump forward about 7 or 8 feet.
That was small. I was trying to jump like over.
Mike and I were having a side conversation. Like, we don't know why you thought of the slow as like a 2D flat thing. It's an aura.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like where I get to the edge of it, I jump and then it starts when I fall down into it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but it's like an aura. It's a 3-dimensional space.
Hey, Gunther, Council of Fighters, it's me, Kyborg. Do a backflip. Do a barrel roll.
So you jump. Kyborg, why is everyone walking in here today?
Could all these characters help us in this battle?
I think inadvertently, it's the experiences we've learned with all of them. So you jump and you end up more or less at about the same place where Tolv is. You're just a little bit behind him, actually. I think Tolv's movement is more than yours. Tolv's movement is 30, yeah.
So it's higher than 15 feet, the radius of the slowdown?
So I'm just trying to picture what you're talking about here. There's two different things here, like a high jump or like a standing leap. So it's like your movement is either going vertically or horizontally. If you're trying to move 15 feet horizontally, you're not also going 15 feet vertically.
Oh, I thought I was.
Right. Again, it's our friend, the hypotenuse. You're going at an angle. Go forward to try to make the 15 feet of horizontal movement.
It's our friend, the hypotenuse.
Okay, sorry. I misunderstood how the jumping worked.
Yeah, because there's two jumps. There's a high jump to go vertically and then like a leap or a long jump to go horizontal.
Gotcha.
It's just like in the Olympics, the dudes who jump over the bar or the dudes who jump really far into the sand.
Okay.
So you can high five Tolv if you want. You're in high five distance.
Well, then I'm going to, I guess I'll throw a hand axe.
Okay.
This goes right into Tolv's back.
Who's your target?
I'm going to try the, what's his name? The Baron. I'm going to throw it at the Baron.
What's her name?
What's her name? Baron.
Yeah, you pull out your hand axe and take aim at the Baron and let it fly, hitting AC.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Oh no! 8.
Yeah, you let your hand axe fly, and the Baron just watches it as it flies by her.
What a waste of everything. All right.
Listen, guys, let's just call it. I mean, we're all doing terrible today. I think this isn't going anywhere.
The episode's not bad. Yeah.
All right, I end my turn in shame.
In shame.
So, man, Gunther, we're all there. I mean, it's been one of those episodes. All right, well, it's the Baron's turn. What's she gonna do?
Flee.
Yeah, she's so terrified by all the missing.
By all the missing. Are missing.
Mm-hmm. She's going to... Oh, actually, I've got an idea here that you all will hate.
Goody.
She's going to lumber forward, and she advances on Tolv. She lumbers forward and pulls out a giant axe and takes a swing at Tolv. Oh, and she's large, so she doesn't have to get the full 5 feet close to you. She attacks from 10 feet away. And she takes a swing with this axe, which is a +7 to hit at Tolv.
You roll like a 2, maybe a 3.
I rolled a 9, which is a 16. Does that hit?
Oh my God, I made it. I'm alive. Yeah, I'm a 17 AC.
Good. Wow.
I might equip my shield after this.
All right. Well, man, I wish that had hit.
It's okay.
She's going to try one more. She gets 2 attacks. She's going to try to take a second swing at you, Tolv.
Okay, Gunther, your turn. Go on, step up. I'm done.
No, it's you, Tolv.
Oh,
You're
it's
the
me?
Barbarian. This is what you signed up for. Oh, that's a
Okay.
17, which is a 24.
Yeah, great job. You did it.
Finally, let's get some good damage here. All right. Going to do some slashing damage. That is 8 points of slashing damage.
Okay, but I'm raging.
So you take 4.
Yeah, I'll take it this time.
And, it's funny you mentioned Gunther because her attack continues through you. Whoops. And continues on to Gunther.
What is this, Looney Tunes? Did it just chop me in half and then went through?
And Gunther, it hits AC 14.
Misses.
Happy for
Do
you.
I need to roll that? Let me double check. Do I need to roll that?
Like
Or
reroll.
does it carry over from his?
No, I have to roll again. Okay. Well, I was really excited about that. With the 2 attacks, I thought I was going to be able to hit both of you 4 times. Instead, I hit one of you once.
That's cool though.
It's really one of those episodes. Yeah. And, yeah, that's it.
Payback for the insanely high AC of one of these
Gardeners.
She bangs the hilt of her axe onto the ground and yells,
Down with the patriarchy.
Natty goes, here.
Wait.
What are we fighting for?
Did she actually say that though? Like, is that like a piece of lore? Okay.
There's 2 of the Flying Devils' turns, and then it's Natty's turn. These 2 Flying Devils are going to circle at Gunther. Gunther, make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Oh shoot! I forgot to use my help on my attack. Shoot.
Oh, I forgot about that too.
Oh well.
Got to remember to use your stuff.
Yeah.
Private Parts is crying.
That's a 20, nat 20 for 25. And the other one was a 10. Can I use my help on this saving throw?
The creature you aid gains advantage on the next ability check it makes to perform a task you are helping with. So it's not even an attack, it's an ability check.
Okay, so a 25 and a 10.
Yeah. Yay! One of them's a failure.
Got saying yay.
All right. So, one of them you're able to shrug off, but the other one kind of hurts, and you take 1 point of piercing damage, and it feels like your arm burns where you took the bite.
Ooh. Do I have like an active condition on that?
Yeah, metagame wise, you're just vulnerable to fire.
Again.
And just for clarity,
Can't escape the fire.
help can be used on an attack roll. We got rule clarification here. So it's either ability check or attack roll. Okay, Natty, you're up. Then some Flying Devils, then Hunna.
When you got excited about landing an attack, you reminded me, Gus, I watched this movie recently called The Last Voyage of the Demeter. It's a kind of a pretty poorly made, like a Dracula movie. Mm-hmm. They managed to like turn Dracula trapped on a boat with pirates. Takes like 2 hours of a movie for Dracula to kill them all. and while I was watching the movie, I was just like, kill somebody. Someone, like I'm rooting for Dracula at that point. I'm like, just do something. That sounded like you, because I was there with you when you did when you actually landed their roll. I was like, yes, something happened.
Yay, we're making progress.
Natty's going to kind of pull up her britches a little bit and turn her gaze right at Hunna. And go, hey, Hunna.
Yes, that's all you wanted to say.
Yeah. And cast Hex on Hunna. So I get a little extra damage. And I guess disadvantage on dexterity checks.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
I made a note.
Haven't really found a lot of success with that part of Hex yet. But then I'm going to do a classic, an Eldritch Blast.
Classic.
Uh-huh.
Classic.
Which is 18 plus 5 is 23.
23 to hit? Yeah, that hits.
Yay.
Something happened.
Finally. We needed Natty.
It's just needed Natty. I'm going to roll that. 5 plus 3 is the Eldritch Blast damage, plus 3 for Agonizing Blast, plus they get pushed back 10 feet, plus they take a d6 of Necrotic, which is 3 damage.
Ooh. So that's 14 points of damage and pushed back 10 feet?
Yeah.
Is that added up correctly?
Damage.
Thank goodness something happened.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest hit we've had.
Natty just starts doing a little Miss America wave to everybody. Like, hey, everybody. Hi, y'all.
Okay, yeah, that's Hunna's looking worse for wear. I will say that. And it's now been pushed back 10 feet.
Hunna and Grego are fronting up on Gambot, right?
Yes.
But he's so brave.
Well, actually, Gambot was fronting up on one of them.
Well, Gigi was watching that intently because Gigi has seen Gambot as like a little friend. And did not like when they were attacking Gambot, especially when Grego hit Gambot. He just started growling a little bit. So Gigi's going to lunge towards Hunna as well and help Mommy.
All right. Normally, I would like say that you should roll to see if Giggy's going to do that, but I totally buy that.
Oh, okay,
I think Giggy
Giggy's
would
motivated.
be very,
Giggy's motivated.
Right, there is motivation here. Like Giggy is angry about this.
Yeah, I guess I'll just do. Does Hana look very wise?
It's an
Great question.
interesting question.
Wise.
How wise does
make
Hana
a
look?
perception check?
Sure.
Or like insight. Let's call it insight.
Insight.
check.
Yeah,
Insight.
from 1 to 10, how similar to Doug does Hana look?
5 check.
Wise check.
17 plus 2. 19.
You would say that Hana appears to be of average wisdom.
But Hana's looking like Hana's might be dead soon. Worse for wear was your words?
Yeah, worse for wear and probably the weakest of the major enemies that you see in front of you.
Gigi's gonna go for a claw. I was thinking about scaring Hana, but I'm just gonna go for a claw attack.
She's the one that has the pickaxe, right?
Yeah.
Correct.
This is plus 4 to hit. Gigi rolls a 17 plus 4 is 21.
That hits.
So then Gigi does 1d4. That's a 2 plus 3 piercing damage. So that's 5. And must succeed on a DC 10 Constitution saving throw or take some poisson damage.
Hey guys, do you think that they're possessed and we should try to like non-lethally take them down? Just want to throw that out there.
Before you answer that question, I had a question of my own. Did you say it was 5 points of damage?
Yeah.
It's academic anyway because Hana falls to the ground.
Oh, okay. Oh, never mind.
Cool. Then,
Get the pickaxe.
yeah, Natty yells to Gigi, Gigi, grab that axe from Mama. Mama wants it.
Okay, on that, I'm going to say you should make a check to see if Gigi actually
I knew
listens.
you would. All right, I'm gonna roll my d20.
And you have to say dad axe.
Dad. That's very good. I'm surprised Gus has not given you inspiration dice for that.
Yeah, I was about to say take an
Okay.
inspiration back for that one. That's really good.
Dang it, Gigi rolled a 6. Gigi doesn't do it. Gigi instead starts protecting Gambot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that seems like good motivation.
Gambot just goes.
Farts on him?
Gigi makes that sound too, but he's farting.
Yeah.
Those were mechanical noises, okay, guys? I'm being good.
Well, often mechanical noises are the expulsion of some sort of gas from a hydraulic system.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to our gastrointestinal movements.
It's the GPR, Gambot pressure release.
Yeah. Yeah. Natty's frustrated, but very happy to see that her son found a friend.
Yeah. All right. That's it for Natty and Gigi. It's a few of these flying demons' turns. We'll have 2 of them swarm Natty. Natty, make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
That's an 8. So that ain't gonna pass. Yeah, that's a 4. So 2 fails. You're welcome, Gus.
There you go. You happy birthday.
Yay! You take a whole 2 points of damage. And the bites also feel like they're itchy and burning. And metagame, you're also vulnerable to fire.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay, there's 2 more of those flying demons. Doug has been left unscathed, so the other 2 go to Doug. Doug, make 2 Constitution saving throws. Barbara's eyes got really big and she started looking around.
2 Constitution.
Constitution saving throws.
So are they physically attacking me?
Yes, they're like bites.
Because I also have something called shield, which is a reaction.
I have one of those too.
And I don't know if I could use it in this kind of sense, but
So this normally works with most attacks if like there's an attack roll or AC involved. This is kind of a special attack where
Okay.
it's just directly a save.
okay.
So yeah, shield would not work with this.
Okay, I will hold on to it for further notice. Okay, so you said 2 Constitution saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And as you've seen, worst case scenario, you're going to take 2 points of damage.
Yeah. Oh, my God. I did not roll well. An 8 and a 12.
Okay, so one of them fails. So you take 1 point of damage and you're bitten, and the source of the bite, it's like a really angry mosquito bite, kind of burns. And you're also vulnerable to fire damage.
Okay.
All right, that is it. We're going to go back up to the top of the order. So Doug, it's your turn. Then after Doug, 2 of the devils, then Tolv and Private Parts.
How close am I to Tolv?
Tolv ran up from where you were, so he's roughly 20, 25 feet, because he ran towards that southwest obelisk.
Okay, and if I run towards him, am I opening myself up for any attacks of opportunity from anything?
You've got 2 of these flying demons around you. They would potentially be able to attack you.
Okay. I guess instead of doing that, I don't know if this is allowed. I have a hand axe. If I swing it in a kind of a swooping motion, could I manage to hit both of the flying demons?
I'm going to say, normally I love yes anding. I'm going to say no because there's special abilities that allow you to do that kind of thing. So I don't want to give you that without you having those abilities.
I know, sweeping attack.
Like what the Baron just did.
I know.
Right, exactly. Like the Baron.
Okay, I'll just use my hand axe to swipe at one of them then.
Okay.
18.
That hits.
Doing 3 points of slashing damage.
Yeah, you slash at the flying demon and you cut its head off and it falls.
Yay!
All right. Okay.
Gigi starts eyeing that head as a chew toy. Gigi loves skulls. I'm so glad.
And these are small. They're like Gigi sized.
Yeah.
And that's all I could do for myself.
He's teething right now.
But then I think Gambot is going to jump up and try to do his little melee weapon attack on the other demon, if he's close enough.
Gambot ran up and is currently threatening Grego.
Then he's going to get Grego.
Yeah.
Little weapon attack here. Nice. That's a 23.
That hits.
Cool. That will be 6 points of force damage on Grego.
What is that kind of attack? Is it like his head extends pneumatically and smashes into Grego?
I imagine he has like a spring-loaded head, like right into his chin, probably.
Ooh.
Making him fly backwards.
Like a piston.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very, very devastating attack.
It's like an uppercut, like coming just up from under, hitting the bottom of the chin. Ooh, yeah. Grego gets hit in the chin by the spring-loaded Gambot head, and you see 3 little birds appear around Grego's head, tweeting in a circle.
It should be like 3 little like winged demons. Just
yeah, 3 little winged demons and 3 stars.
Excellent move, Gambot, just as I programmed you.
Gigi's eyes are wide like an anime girl as he watches Gambot.
Once Gambot lands back on the ground after his blow, he looks over to Gigi and does the equivalent of if he had a top hat on and went, "Milady." Like just
a little head tilt.
Head tilt.
I feel like if his head is spring-loaded, like it would kind of wobble down a little bit, kind of like tipping a hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
If there was text that accompanied this game, it would just say, Gigi will remember that.
Friend, it's me, Blaine. Feeling a little lethargic, feeling a little down in the dumps, not feeling your best? Well, it's time to action search. Compliments of the Kyborg U2's plushie. That's right, this guy's available for pre-order starting today. All right, he's an adorable little guy, 9 inches of pure joy and happiness, and he's your favorite Infinite character, and you gotta get him. All right, you gotta pre-order him now through February 18th because after that, it's done. He's closed. He's out of here. All right. So support Tales from the Stinky Dragon, get a best friend along the way. All you gotta do is go to youtooz.com, that is youtooz.com, pre-order your little Kyborg by February 18th, because after that, he's out of here, all right? So go get a U2's Kyborg.
All right, is that it?
Yeah.
All right, it's 2 of these winged demons' turns.
But I got one of them, right?
You got one by you. There's 10 total.
Oh,
so
geez,
now there's
okay.
Oh my goodness.
Never mind.
Yeah, there's 9 left. These 2 are going to go after Tolv. So Tolv, make me 2 Constitution saving throws.
Okay. Gee whiz. That's a 18 and a
18.
17.
All right, yeah, those are both successes. You swat at them. They're just annoying you.
Sorry, boys. Next time.
And it's your turn. Then after you use private parts, then some demons and Grego.
Okie dokie.
All right, so I was already making some progress to that southwest obelisk.
Yeah.
I'm going to finish the distance, which I imagine I have enough, even with the slowed down thing, because I have 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, it's about 10 feet away or so. So even, it takes double. So it takes 20 feet of your movement where you're able to reach the southwest obelisk.
Okay, so I lumber up to the obelisk. I square up to it. Actually, did someone pull out the sandstorm thing? No, this is sling a small sandstorm. Yeah, I'm gonna take a 2-handed attack with this. I haven't equipped my shield, so I'm gonna roll for that with my
Warhammer. Ka-chow. 17.
That hits.
Okay, here's my damage.
And I do want to clarify, just for anyone who may be listening, just so they don't say that you didn't have an attack of opportunity taken on you, I specified the Baron was 10 feet away. Oh, actually, yeah, the Baron is 10 feet away and her reach is 10.
Why do we got to do
She
this?
can take an attack
That's
of
a far
opportunity on you on
Why
that.
are we doing this, Gus? Why do we have to do this?
So if you want to move, I'll have her take the attack of opportunity. If you don't want to move, I'll retcon it and say you didn't move.
Take the attack. You got this. Big, strong Tolv.
You're a tank.
Big, strong, raging Tolv.
This does change things.
The attack of opportunity, would it hit us both, potentially?
So that ability that allows the Baron to hit 2 targets is a special ability.
Okay.
So it has to be on one of her attacks, not just like attack of opportunity is just a reaction. So it's just like a knee-jerk one swing. She would not be able to cleave.
Then I'm going to equip my shield and still make my movement towards the obelisk, opening myself up to an attack of opportunity.
Understood. I think that's a good move, personally.
Oh, Council of Barbarians is a new member.
Jury is still out.
Just realized you went to Elia mode, sorry.
She popped her head back in the hole.
Are y'all playing without me? Can't come over and play.
Gus is shoving us out.
Gunther has, not Gunther. Gum has not played in a while. He's like desperate to come out and play. I rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, then sure. Great. Good. Fantastic.
Which is a hit. That means I will roll. She, takes a huge swing and does 17 points of damage.
Have it.
Slashing damage. So you take half, so you take 8. And as she strikes you, Toll, she yells,
What do you know of the Pathfinder?
Just leave me alone, lady. I just want to blow up this obelisk. Golly. I'm like so down to take down the Patriarchy. You don't even know. We probably have so much common ground, but you came out here with your packs and your gardeners. I don't even know if this is going to work. I feel so stupid. I'm taking all the damage.
That's what you're supposed to do
this
as
is
a
what you're
barbarian.
supposed to do.
Yeah, you are the meat shield.
I don't like it. Okay.
Welcome to the council.
Yeah.
All right, so you take the damage, but you keep moving because Tolv is so mighty, and you approach the southwest obelisk, and you take your attack, and we'll use the roll that you had, which was a hit.
I have to correct myself, though. I need to re-roll damage because now it's one-handed because I have my shield equipped because I was going to get hit by a big old axe.
So roll that damage.
Great, it's worse. 8.
8 points of damage. Yeah, the obelisk begins splintering, and it seems like eldritch energies are like flying off of it.
Okay, I'm gonna finish the fight on this stupid thing and use my bonus action, which is my storm aura. So I'm gonna use that, which is, 10 feet aura effect when you start your rage, and bonus action of your turns. You activate one creature of your choice in your aura takes lightning damage. So that's a 1d6.
Are you doing it on the Baron or the
The
obelisk?
stupid obelisk that's done nothing to me, that I don't even know if it's going to blow up or not.
I feel like Tolv should get angry like this more often. It's really
2,
funny.
I am raging, so it's in character.
So 2 points of damage?
2 points of damage.
Yeah, the obelisk explodes into splinters and energy, and it seems to fly everywhere, and you no longer feel encumbered and slow.
We won the fight, everybody. We did it.
The fight against gravity.
I have 10 feet of movement remaining. May I take it?
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna go up to LaMode, and I recognize that I am dipping into extra bonus action
Read all
gum
about
time. So if I can shake her or give her a nudge awake or something, great. If not, I
You
understand.
can do free action of talking.
Hi, LaMode, won't you wake up? I have taken so much damage and I am hurting so bad right now. You don't even know.
So you walk up to her and using your remaining 10 feet and try to rouse her with your voice.
I'm gonna put her in between me and the Baron, in fact, because I don't want to take more damage. This barbarian shtick is so difficult.
As you begin approaching the unmoving LaMode, once again, you begin slowing down and get slower and slower.
Gosh, what did I do to
And so
you?
you're not able to get all the way there.
Was it something I said? Was it something I did?
You look around and you see 3 of the other obelisks are still glowing with runes spinning around them. And you notice that a piece of the armor on the Baron is no longer glowing either, like it was before.
Oh.
That's something, I guess. Okay.
So you can yell at LaMode, but you're not able to get all the way there.
Okay. Pie! Wake up! If I was in walking distance of you, I would shake you awake.
She doesn't lift her head or move, but you hear a muffled voice say,
I can't move.
So you did help.
Is it the obelisks?
It might be like the gravitational effect that you guys were feeling like really intense by where she is.
Yeah. Okay, I'm working on it. And then I go back to the team. Guys, I'm like, these obelisks have like armor, something effects on the Baron. So like, if you want, I can try to take all of them down, but this is a very slow process.
You're doing great. You're doing great, Tove. Keep at it.
Feel like it. I feel like bad, in fact.
Progress is progress, even if it's just one little step.
Okay, I am rallied.
I'm so in love with this chapter of Tolv. This is so good.
he's got to come to grips with the fact that he's a damage sponge.
I love Blaine's frustrated Tolv voice. It's the best.
Yeah, I love the more high pitch it gets.
Yeah,
I'm raging. Okay, excuse me.
It's so good. It's so good.
Is that it for you, Tolv, or is there anything else?
I have nothing else to contribute to this.
I give Tolv my turn. Tolv can have my turn.
That's something you're allowed to do?
No.
No.
Closest thing is what Private Parts is doing, which is help.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I don't think I have anything else. So just gonna brace for the next attack from the Baron. That
Will surely knock me on my butt.
All right, well, it's not the Baron's turn yet. It's Private Parts, who tried to help Gunther and watched him fly off into the distance. So Private Parts will turn to Natty and say,
Well, I guess Gunther doesn't want my help, so I'll cover you. I'll help you.
So now you have, you're the recipient of the help action, Natty.
All right, I'll take the high notes. You take the low notes, okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
And then after he says that, Private Parts looks down at his notebook and begins scribbling furiously.
You're taking notes while we're doing this? What are you doing?
That's my job. They sent me here to evaluate your combat effectiveness.
How are we doing so far?
We don't have the final tally yet.
Is this all a simulation, Private Parts?
Oh, definitely not.
Is the Baron actually Steel Eye? Is that you?
We knew Steel Eye was against the Patriarchy from the beginning.
Big
Yeah,
ally.
he seems like it, yeah. All right, Boros, that was Tolv. Private Parts. It's a couple of the Flying Devils. These two are around Gunther. Gunther, make 2 Constitution saving throws.
Yeah. Okay.
Gunther, Giggy, Gambit. We were all G's.
Oh, yeah. Grego.
Grego.
All right, I failed both those. 9 and 7. Hit me.
All right. And you all don't know this, but the demons are called Grilps. My whole initiative is just filled with G's over here.
Oh my god.
And your name is Gus.
And I'm Gus. Yeah, woo. Yeah, you take 2 points of damage from the bites, Gunther, and you're still vulnerable to fire.
All right.
You need to get some off or something.
I do.
Burn a citronella candle.
Yeah. Oh, I have a tongue.
That's them. It's Grego's turn. Grego just got uppercutted by Gambit, and Giggy's in front of him as well. I think he's going to bring that war pick down again on Gambit. Try to return the favor here.
How dare you?
War pick is +4. That's an 11. That's a 15.
That's equal to it, so I guess that's a hit.
Yay! Yeah, that hits. The war pick comes down, hitting Gambit, doing some piercing damage. That's 7 points of piercing damage, right on Gambit's little head.
7. Woof.
That's nice. Mike just put something in the chat. He said, meets it, beats it. That's like a good little mnemonic device.
Yep. So Gambit's still up?
Yeah.
Oh, curses. All right.
Gambit's got 21 HP for what it's worth.
Go
Gambit's
Gambit.
almost as sturdy as Natty.
I mean, it is made of steel, so, you know.
All right, that's it for Grego's turn. That means it's Gunther. Then after Gunther is the Baron, then some Devils, then Natty.
Okay.
Gunther, you're no longer slowed down. You have your normal movement.
And
back.
how far is the next nearest obelisk?
From where you are, the next nearest one is either the one north of you or the one east of you. Oh, and you weren't all the way there. The one to the north is about 35 feet north, and then the one to the east is about 35 feet, kind of east.
All right.
All right.
What's he gonna do, Gunther?
I can't get to him. But and what's the
Baron?
The Baron. She's like 10 feet away, right?
She's about 10 feet away from you, yeah.
And there's 2 bugs on me?
Correct. Demons, but yeah. In Gunther's mind, I think they're like mosquitoes, right? They're like bugs flying around him.
I do like the idea of us calling demons bugs.
All right, I want to run past the bugs. I don't know if they take attacks of opportunity.
They do? Yeah, so roll 2 Constitution save throws.
12 and a 20.
Those are fine. Yeah, you take no damage.
Yay.
Woo! Nice.
And I'll pass by the Baron, correct?
Yes.
On the way.
And the Baron would get an attack of opportunity as
they've
well.
already used their attack of opportunity.
Oh, you're right. Look at that. Their reaction's done.
Haha, look at you.
So I want to go ahead and attack.
Before you attack, I'm going to ask you to do something for me, Gunther. I want you to make me a perception check.
13.
Not bad.
Yeah, as you're, running by, evading the demons, aka bugs, and running by the Baron, something on the obelisk catches your eye. You look around and you notice you can read what's on all of them.
Oh, I can. I speak under common.
Did you not check that?
No, I forgot.
I've been waiting to see if you remembered that you could read under common.
I even clarified. Oh my God.
I feel like whenever you mention a language, the first instinct that I have is, let me look at my languages. Do I know it? No.
Yeah.
Idiot.
The runes come into focus and you realize that they all say lumbering and cumbering.
Lumbering and cumbering, I say aloud, is what the runes say.
There is lumber down here. Maybe there's something we need to do with the lumber.
Yeah.
And the obelisks are wooden.
I thought for sure it was the stock market ticker. And the Dow Jones was down.
Lumbering and cumbering. And yeah, where's the lumber in relation to us? What's the deal with it?
There's just piles of lumber scattered all around the southern end of the room where you all, fell into. I was going to say entered.
Dang, I wish it was my turn.
I feel like that's like the spell that's on the obelisk's lumber things is that they encumber us.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and I'll stab at the Baron.
Ooh, okay.
While I'm passing by. And I don't know if I can try and aim for, I guess it doesn't really matter, aim for the spot where the armor wasn't illuminated.
Yeah. Let's just see how the rolls go and we'll figure that out.
That's 10.
To hit? No, that's a miss.
But you have that inspiration die, right? Right?
No, but I do have...
Action surge.
Is that how Gunther says it?
Action surge.
It's very different from Kyborg.
This pleases the council of fighters.
The one other one.
All right, that next one is 23.
Oh, that does hit.
All right, so that's 9 damage.
Okay, and what kind of damage is that?
It's going to be piercing.
Okay, 9 points of piercing damage on the Baron.
I want to make a menacing attack. When I hit with a weapon attack, you expend 1 superiority die to add the total to the damage roll, and the target must make a wisdom saving throw. On failure, it is frightened of you until the end of your next turn.
Ooh, interesting.
So DC 14 wisdom saving throw. And I get to add a superiority die to the damage.
Okay, you said DC 14?
Mm-hmm. Wisdom.
Boo. I'm rolling, then I'm gonna look up the modifier. Oh, I rolled a 14, so that's a success. Oh, let me make sure it's not a negative modifier. I don't think it is, but let me just verify.
Pretty sure it is.
No, wisdom is +3.
Oh, okay.
17.
Okay, so it's not scared of me.
Yeah.
Well, it still gets extra damage.
All right, what is that extra damage?
7.
Is that the most damage we've seen from a single attack? 16 points?
Probably so far today.
It's pretty good.
My God, he's the one.
He's fighting.
Yeah, your attack lands and you poke the Baron who laughs and says,
You think I would be afraid of a little amphibious fool?
You know what they say? Don't poke the Baron.
Hey.
That's good. That's very good.
That's a good one.
take an inspiration die. That's good.
Oh, good. Okay, I'll take it.
I want to use the rest of my turn to move towards the nearest obelisk. Whichever one Tolv isn't going towards.
Well, 12 went towards the middle, towards Pi
that's
LaMode.
right. Okay, then I'll move, to wherever the closest one is.
It's either north or east. You pick.
North!
Okay. Gunther continues north towards that obelisk. See, you would move another 15 feet. It was 35 feet away. Yeah, so you're getting right to the boundary where it begins to start. You know where it would begin to start slowing, and you're right at that boundary.
Okay.
The 2D flat boundary.
The floor is lava.
But what if we incorporated the Z-axis, Gus? How would you feel about that?
Fancy.
And I shall end my turn.
That's it for Gunther. It's the Baron's turn. Okay, the Baron sees Tolv going to Pi LaMode. Gunther has gone by to the north. Gambot's over there. Natty and Private Parts are to the south.
You know when a dog is definitely in trouble, and they just kind of side eye you because they don't want to.
Yeah.
They want to see what you're doing, but they don't want to attract your attention. That's what Tolv is doing right now to the Baron. He's just kind of looking away, but eyeing the Baron.
Eyeing the Baron.
I know what the Baron will do. The Baron picks up the broken obelisk that's fallen over, the one that's to the southwest, picks it up and hurls it to the north, trying to hit both Tolv and Gunther with it.
Fantastic. Great.
Both of you make dexterity saving throws.
Run.
Ha 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 ha! I have advantage on dexterity. So that was a 15.
Oh, the barbarian.
23.
And a 1.
Oh, God.
A 15 and a 23 then?
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you both succeeded.
Oh, thank God.
You both duck out of the way, and the broken obelisk flies over your heads, where your heads would have been, and crashes to the north end of the room.
God, Gunther, we almost died, dude. Did you see them lob that obelisk at us?
It was fast.
It was very fast. It's very lethal.
Once again, she raises and slams her fists on the ground, and the obelisks all discharge a wave of force. Gunther and Tolv, yeah, just you two, make dexterity saving throws again.
Oh, advantage on dexterity.
15.
That's a 15 and a 16.
Those are both successes.
Oh,
all right.
You hate to see it.
There's a wave of force, like an invisible wave of force, radiates out from all of the obelisks and, goes through your body and over you, but you brace yourselves and hold fast on the ground, unmoving, and, you're kind of shoved around a little bit, but you manage to stand your ground.
I have my sea legs.
I guess, yeah, that helps. Man, those were both two really good attacks, and you all saved.
Welcome to my world.
I'm sorry.
All right. I mean, that's all she can do.
You did your best. You just tried your hardest. That's what counts.
She looks at you, Tolv, and says,
You will tell me your secrets. You surface dwellers are all the same.
I think we're a very diverse group. In fact, I don't think that that's true at all.
I sometimes do not surface dwell.
You never tell secrets. You have too many.
Do not surface dwell.
It's two of the flying demons' turns. These two went after Natty. Natty, you make 2 saves.
17 is my first roll, and 7 is my second.
All right, so you fail on one of them. You take 1 point of damage, and itchy, ow, burns.
You should go to your doctor.
Yeah. Natty, it's your turn.
How far is Natty from the smoky pickaxe?
That was on Hana. Her body's up where Gambot and Giggy are. It's not too far from you. 10, 15 feet maybe? Not far at all.
Grego is still fronting up on Gambot, just smashed him. Grego has taken much damage, little damage, no damage.
Grego's taken a decent amount of damage, but Grego still looks healthy. Not in the danger of falling over immediately, but definitely bloodied.
Okay, can I have Giggy go?
Yeah, why not?
All right. Natty yells out, Giggy! Bite! Bite! And Giggy goes for a bite on Grego.
Well, real fast, before you rolled that, and again, I'm trying to yes and Giggy. Do you think Giggy would be conflicted at all here because Gambot tipped his hat at him? Like, is Giggy
inspired?
Maybe going to want to smooch Gambot instead of attacking?
No, Giggy doesn't think of Gambot that way. Giggy's like, this is a buddy. This is a little pal.
Gotcha.
He wants to go on adventures with Gambot. He wants to
Makes sense.
Make pillow forts and climb trees. That's what he wants.
Okay.
And they could definitely do that
Great.
because Gambot could launch Giggy up using his spring-loaded head.
Whoa. That's all the mathematical equations going on in Giggy's head, but they're all like wrong math and like scribbles. There's emojis thrown in there. Yeah. It's definitely like some poop emojis and that kind of thing up there. Okay, Giggy does a bite. Giggy rolls a 16 plus 4, so 20. Dirty 20.
That hits.
And Giggy does, what is that? A D4 plus 3. That's a 3 plus 3 is 6. And then give me that DC 10 Constitution saving throw. So 6 damage, and then give me a con.
From the inventors of Bat comes Bite. New shirt line coming out soon. Bite.
It's spelled the same way though, just said
Yeah.
Constitution, I have a +2 on this.
And roll a 7.
I rolled a 3. How's that?
Yeah, you are poisoned. Oh, and you take some poison damage too. 2d4. That's a 2. That's a 2. So 4.
Yeah, Grego begins coughing.
Yeah, 9 damage and poison.
Still alive.
Cool.
Micah says that the Giggy Gambot team up is Gigam.
Yeah.
Oh, my favorite pattern.
I keep forgetting to say this on the proper podcast. I want to be very clear. Gigi is spelled Giggy. See a lot of people going Gigi.
Oh, it's Gigi.
Not how Gigi spells it.
Good to know.
Yeah, we don't spell out very much stuff here, so people, and that's always confusing. So I'm helping.
Very true.
Okay, Natty runs up and grabs that pickaxe.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, you run up and grab it.
What kind of cool armor transforms onto me and turns me into like a really cool looking like gladiator?
You are Iron Man now.
Yeah.
You pick it up and you see it's a bloodstone pickaxe that's just wafting with smoke. And just as a reminder, in the last episode, you saw Hannah use this, and when she activated it, the head transformed into like a dragon wormling head and exhaled like a breath weapon.
Oh, cool. Does Natty feel like when she picks up the pickaxe, she can like tap into that same kind of abilities?
Sure, yeah, why not?
She's smart.
Yeah.
She's very smart.
Yeah.
Not Doug smart, more like your grandma who's like been around for forever and can do a million things smart.
Well, not a lot of people are dog smart.
I would agree. I would never impede upon your hold on that area. Okay. Would I be able to do that attack in a way that would catch more than Grego in the crossfire? Perhaps a demon or petrified wood or baron?
Yeah, let me just verify the range on that.
Maybe a Gunther?
No.
It's a 15-foot cone that it operates in. So from where you are, if you
went up and grabbed it where Hannah died,
you could definitely hit Grego and the southeast obelisk.
Cool. Then I shall do that. But first, a bonus action. Grego's looking pretty bad, right?
Yeah, not great. He's not just about to fall over, but it's going to happen soon.
Let's hex him. I like to hex people. I hex that grunt. I hex you.
I'll hex.
I'll hex. Yes, that's what Natty says. Thank you.
I'll hex break loose.
Okay, and then take disadvantage on dexterity checks. That's fine. Yeah, I cast whatever the thing you described was, Gus.
Okay, let me just put that status effect on Grego. All right, yeah, Natty picks up the axe.
Is it called Puff the Magic Dragon spell?
Yeah, and feels that arcane energy flowing in it and points it at Grego and the obelisk. And roll me a d6, Natty.
I want to be very clear. Natty uses the pickaxe to strum her auto harp and then cast it out.
Ooh la la.
What was that roll again? Because I was making a dumb joke.
Just roll a d6.
D6.
An important joke, a vital joke.
They could be dumb and important.
That's very true.
Yeah, look at Chris.
2.
Yeah, I love that Chris was the first to laugh at that and was the loudest to laugh at it.
What I thought about when I said that was my teenager children.
Which you often compare me to.
There are a lot of comparisons.
You point the weapon at Grego and the obelisk, and you activate the arcane energies, and the head transforms into a wormling head, and a blast of stormy wind flies out.
Oh, I did it!
In the wrong direction.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah. Oh.
Natty goes, I did it. And then Natty goes, I did it.
Instead of flying out where you're pointing it, the breath is focused to the north, like left of where you were trying to aim it. Luckily for you, no one's standing there at the moment. So it just kind of goes out into the area like where Tolv had been and where the other obelisk was, but there's no one there at this point.
Oh, okay. Natty just does nothing and goes, okay. And Natty turns to Grego and goes, now, if you don't surrender, that's going to happen to you. Sit down.
That's an interesting point. We have a mechanic that we've been toying around with that we're going to try here.
What's their name?
He's going to make a morale check.
Oh,
yeah. We did that before.
Yeah.
I know we've done reality checks. I don't know have we done a morale check?
We did a morale check. Someone decided to flee, to run.
Yeah.
Because we killed their buddies.
Oh.
Right. So I'm going to roll a 2d6. I'm going to roll this as Tolv because I can't roll it as DM, so you're going to see this roll come from Tolv.
Fail.
6. He sees, he hears the threat from Natty and sees that dragon breath, and he looks like he's shaken. He begins trying to withdraw.
That's why.
Does that provoke an attack of opportunity by Gambit and the two of us?
It does.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right.
So it's Gambot and Giggy both, I believe.
I'm not up on him.
Oh, yeah, you are there too because you got the axe. Yeah, the pickaxe. Yeah.
Okay. Natty goes gentleman first and lets Gambot and Gigi go.
Okay.
Gigi's farting.
Yeah, that wasn't Gambot.
Would it just be like a typical melee weapon attack?
Yeah, normal attack.
Okay.
That would be 12.
Ooh, that does not hit.
All right, I'm gonna roll for Mr. Gigglesworth.
Mr. Gigglesworth.
12 plus. He doesn't really have an unarmed strike modifier. He does his bite. Would that be what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
That's the number you need. That hits.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Gigi rolls 4 damage with a D4. 3 plus 3. That's 6.
6 points of damage. Yeah.
What does poison do again? Disadvantage?
I think it gives him disadvantage on some of his like attacks.
Oh, okay. Not on attacks on them.
No.
I always forget what it is.
I think it's disadvantage on attacks and ability checks, if I recall properly.
Okay, cool. Then yeah, takes that damage.
All right. Then Natty, you also get to attack.
Faux show. And he does just an unarmed strike.
Yeah, unless you have like a melee weapon.
And he doesn't carry a weapon.
Oh, you could swing. You're carrying that pickaxe that you picked up.
Cool.
You can swing
what does that do? Can I? Okay, I'm just gonna roll a d20 and you do what you got to do. 19 is what I rolled.
All right.
Do you still have help?
Yes.
You probably won't beat a 19, but you have advantage.
Yes. Roll it anyway just to see if it's a crit.
I rolled a 19 again.
Oh.
I can only remember other people's helps.
All right. Yeah, you swing with the war pick, hitting Grego, doing 1d8 points of damage.
4.
That's exactly what he had left. So as Grego turns to run away, you hit him in the back with his friend's war pick, and he falls to the ground, unmoving.
Natty goes, say hi to my wife, and then kicks him off the ass.
Forgot about that. All right, well, that's Grego's turn. R.I.P. Wait, that was not Grego's turn. That was Natty's turn. That
was Natty's turn.
Yeah. All right, so then it's one of the demons that was circling Doug attacks. So Doug, make a Constitution saving throw. It's the only one remaining around you.
20.
Whoa. All right, yeah, you succeed.
Yeah, that's right. You're not gonna mess with Doug this time, brother.
That's what they say.
It's Doug Hogan, everyone.
What up?
While you guys are wiping out the gardeners and the demons, Wolf is just watching from near an obelisk, just being, stupid obelisk, why did I do this? This is so dumb. I'm so bored. Baron's kicking my butt and I'm just fighting wood.
All part of being a barbarian.
It's just Natty and the kids.
And Doug.
No, I mean, like, I'm with like Gambot and Geeky back where I am.
You know, when you're a kid, you'd look out the window and like the neighborhood kids would be playing without you, and you'd just be like longingly staring. That's what Tolv's doing right now.
Doing your homework.
I picture the episode of The Simpsons where Bart breaks his leg and he's watching everyone have a pool party from outside his window.
Yeah.
Your epidermis is showing.
All right, we're back at the top of the initiative order with that, and the Baron says,
Enough. I will get my answers.
and she very quickly flies over and grabs Private Parts, who's been kind of left alone at this point. And she flies down into one of the holes that was there at the southern end of the room.
With Private Parts?
With Private Parts in tow.
Imagine she picks him up from like the scruff of his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah, he goes limp. He can't move. And as she does so, you all start to hear a noise from above, almost like a cacophony of voices yelling.
Like, are they applauding?
No, they seem angry.
I told you they were lying. They're down there.
Oh, the loggers. Or wait, not the loggers. The people of the... Hold up, I know where
ruins of
they're
Razine.
from. The rules of...
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Why are they here?
We're going to get those Mortalian people, and they're going to pay for what they did.
Can't you see what we were doing? We were fighting this demon.
Look, there's like lumber all around us. You can have it. You can have it.
Find out if the party's able to reason with the mob and if they're able to get Private Parts back. Because if they don't, that's gonna be a bad grade with Sergeant Steel Eye.
Oh no. We lost your soldier. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Find out what happens on the next episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
I hate escort missions.
Yeah. Oops.
Have you seen the Kyborg You Choose plushie? That's right, you can get everyone's favorite empty-headed archer now in plushie form by U2s. Head over to kyborg.u2s.com to check it out. Pre-orders go live February 4th, probably right around the time you're listening to that. Again, that's kyborg.u2s.com, kyborg.youtooz.com. They're only available for a limited time. Check it out ASAP and get one while you can. New episodes of Tales from the Stinky Dragon premiere every other Wednesday wherever you stream podcasts and on the Stinky Dragon YouTube channel. Want to listen to the show 48 hours early and ad-free? Become a patron at stinkydragonpod.com or become a member of Beacon at beacon.tv. Both memberships support the show and receive access to our exclusive bonus series, Second Wind, and a member-only Discord for their respective platform. Become a patron and get access to even more exclusive bonus content, the Stinky Dragon community, Discord events, and get your name shouted out, just like Damon Johnson, Destiny Anderson, Sylvie Marceau, Giancarlo Pineda, and Katigar. One of those is probably right. These patrons directly support the show and get ad-free episodes, access to our patron-only Discord server, bonus content like Second Wind, Behind the Screen, and more. Here's a quick peek at our latest Behind the Screen episode, The Council of Barbarians.
Elga was just like such a standout character and then just maintained.
At first, I was going to play a big beefy lady. It was a very classic barbarian looking character, like with the helmet and the braids and stuff like that. And I wanted her to be like giant and also for her name to be Helga, but she was going to talk like this and her name going to be Elga. And like she say it like Elga because it's Helga, but for her accent. Mm-hmm. And then I was like, what if her name is just Elga, but it's a little girl instead because that's unexpected.
You pitched that and I didn't want to influence your decision too much, but I was so clearly in love with Elga that we got over Helga. Not that Helga was bad, but I was like, I think there's just more mileage out of little Elga, little girl.
I think it also made the dynamic of the team fun for that. And I think that's what I've enjoyed so far about each of our barbarians is like, they've always provided a good dynamic with the rest of the team, it seems like.
That's where this whole running joke of the Council of Barbarians came from, was like asking, what can Tolv learn from Gum Gum and Elga?
Tolv, have a seat as your teacher Elga and Gum Gum have arrived to instruct you on all how to be barbarians.
This is my first class. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Elga.
Again, that's stinkydragonpod.com. We can't thank you enough for your support that lets us make this show. Listeners who interacted with us on the Stinky Dragon Discord had NPCs named after them this episode, like The Baron, named after Shield Maiden and voiced by Hannah McCarthy at Hi Hello Hannah, Greg Oliver, named after Oliver, Kyo Dai, named after Kyodai, and Pi A LaMode, named after Andrew Lamont, voiced by Ashley McNew at Smashry on Instagram. Additionally, Private Parts is voiced by Ben Ernst at Halcyon_Ben, and Cobb is voiced by Cameron Fletcher at Cameron.Fletcher on Instagram. This week's error question was submitted by Diedrich. This episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon was produced by Ben Ernst, written, edited, and composed by Michael Reisinger, with additional editing work by Catherine Arnold. Tune in next time for another thrilling episode of Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
All right. Doug time to shine. Doug's all alone in this room with maybe Ben listening in on the ones and twos. We'll heal mid-episode. Not a lot has happened. We're pretty bad so far, guys. Things not looking good. Really failing here. Third campaign into Stinky Dragon. Really showing our true colors here. Not being professional D&D players we once thought we were. And we'll see what happens when we return here on Tales from the Stinky Dragon.
Oh, Private Parts always tunes in for fun facts with Doug. I love this part of the podcast.
Oh, hello, Private Parts here. How are you feeling, halfway through this battle here?
Oh, I mean, things are kind of interesting. I really don't know what Gunther expected me to do in that fight, because I kind of said, I'm here to help, and then he kind of just ran in and didn't communicate at all what he wanted me to do. So,
classic Gunther.
I'll get him on the next one.
If you or friend has a Gunther in your life, feel free to call into the show at 555-555-5555.
Dag, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, Natty. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the mid-season show, mid-episode show here on Tales from Stinky Dragon Radio with your host Doug Boone.
You got a show?
Yeah, we're here with Natty, Wonder, and Private Parts here, taking a mid-episode break.
what are we playing today? What's on the ones and twos?
Oh, just a lot of elevator music as we wait for us to finish this battle.
I feel like you, Doug, with your mechanical proclivities, would enjoy more like electronic music.
Oh, typically I do.
Doug is an artifice pumper.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.